Up for a C site, which is completely open. And with that knowledge in mind, just looking like Joblife are preparing for a retake here.
Yeah, well, let's need Paranoia and Prowler use. Doma, the one to collect information. Keep an eye on Alfajer through B main should he get his opportunity. FNATIC have sight into post, but what utility is really left?
Delayed plant for just a second. It's into Doma's domain that they head. crashies the one leading that charge, and now a reroute of the FNATIC players. Late position of Alfajer coming into effect very soon, as you say, but not before kamyk gets himself involved and finds another. FNATIC trying to just dispel this a little longer, and they do so successfully. crashies and Boaster combining on site, and C looking under wraps unless kamyk can find another clutch for us here. It's been good for them so far in the league this stage, alongside Pacific, which Joblife have just come off the back of a win again. A lot of this year for FNATIC has been figuring out how to exist in a meta which doesn't suit double initiator. Alfajer on the chamber here, of course, not part of that double duelist which we've seen a couple of times. And as FNATIC contact their way towards an A site which has already started to be cleared by crashies, you can see Joblife gathering in blue room and making themselves known in the process. Pays picking up yet another. And that's the spike dropped out in the courtyard. Boaster trying to help reclaim this one. Some of the weaponry has been recovered. Alfajer with the Marshall, but as you say, time is in the red zone now. Pays has managed to bag himself yet another, and Doma's right there for it as well. It's a 3v1 for Crash. Onto the off angle. So FNATIC, if they look to try and clear him, could be in for trouble. He's on the Phantom, ADS'd in. Yeah. Can't deal the damage on a jumping kaajak, and with that, FNATIC have their opener.
That's a few rounds I've seen Doma do that, but Alpha looking to contend with this push on flank.
Oh, TP is into the box just behind him. Not too much safety about this for Alpha. Does get out of dodge for just a moment. 7 bullets left in the mag, and yeah, Joblife have snuffed it out. Spam of the positioning, back to a 4-on-4.
Yeah, Boaster low as well, just to note. But not a whole load of utility on FNATIC. In fact, the C's already used.
Good util just to buy a little bit more time. Breathing room here for FNATIC as Boaster's looking to hold it down, rifle in hand. Only gets one. Even standing yet again, but as time continues to creep, Joblife have that pressure applied to them. UNFAKE wrapping back around from Waterfall has alleviated a lot of it though. A pressure valve point released. And with that, it's only Cloud remaining. He's looking to line them up one at a time. All of the detective work that they needed to. I think they're not still sold that this is going to be a C finish.
30 seconds left.
Even with Boaster trying to fake that, it's not done anything.
No, it's not. Joblife know that FNATIC like to play the map and do not want to move from position. They're waiting for clear contact through bodies hitting the site, and I mean FNATIC's done that. kaajak takes out kamyk, so Doma tries to step forward, bring numbers back into Joblife's favour, but FNATIC look to slice and dice, run out at the same time. He's brought this into a winnable position. An unbelievable nade will put Joblife up to 4, and FNATIC, this small...
Let's see what it is though that's being said in the comms on the FNATIC side.
1, go. He's at...
Face. Keep facing. Don't give them respect.
Face your...
Follow. Alpha is under 10.
I think he's gonna go Hobbit. Hold Hobbit. Sure, I'm holding back.
But I can't hold Hobbit right now. She's okay. I have someone on me.
Okay, so we know that Cypher's probably left the C with his camera, boys. We should go back to C and rush C.
Yeah, that's fine.
Can you come back?
Yeah.
Hold your...
You want me to open...
We have wall up.
Wall?
Yeah.
Wall up.
That's the kill.
I'm gonna fake. Stay there.
They should push A now.
Oh, one more on B. He's still there.
They found my trap.
Raise on A, only raise.
Back. Somewhere.
There's magnets together. I think C will be empty, boys. But you can go on to A if you want. He'll probably go to Hobbit. He might be holding the cross still, but if he is,
I'm gonna pick on him. Give me the pick.
I could guess about a player holding Hobbit. Alpha, yeah, the one to challenge it. Runner just edging away from it, but still Alpha winning that. 2v1 for FNATIC, and this is their best chance so far.
Yeah, Alfajer can get active on any of these lines. crashies playing deep, no intent to play the ult here.
So kamyk reprises his role. A smoke to enter the site, and has diced this up. Alpha doesn't even know. kamyk now 1 versus 1. crashies having to win it, but kamyk thinks this is Trey. Tries to clear out, does so should know it is main. Tap of the spike. trying to get a peek in his favour. Doesn't get it, but finally knows exactly where the Viper is. Still tapping away, looking for a half. Finally gets it, waits for the last peek, but crashies has done so well. Time now working against the Omen, but kamyk might have just got on
in these
time.
early stages. UNFAKE left out
On
on
a double stack to try and decipher, and well, the nade somewhat good. Pace trying to capitalise from
So
it.
messy.
And cannot. Runner as well. This is just
30
one-on-ones.
seconds left. Nobody quite capitalising other than FNATIC.
Oh, time running out though, and FNATIC could be leading Lambs to the slaughter here. It's crashies at the front, but they're into the A setup with the traps. A B pivot would be a welcome change here, and it looks like that's where they're going to end up.
Yeah, I mean, the ultimate from kamyk is
10 seconds left.
brings them closer to that B site at the very least. And kaajak the one to grab it. Money not the greatest in this position, and damage at least from Joblife could put them into a more winnable one on the next. 12 HP for Boaster, and still wins out his duel.
For the challengers team, hard to assess. We need to see consistency and
Pretty good going.
But for all of the change, what can you rely upon? Cloud into the team and offering some relief here in picking up kamyk. Still numbers left behind for Joblife on C. Do they want to fight this? It looks like it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think UNFAKE's getting out of that one. It's pretty easy. Slam dunk. Runner not being allowed the same mistakes as last time to punish. And Pays close by as Alpha takes the peek. So good at finding value. And I don't even think, he's just swung out through his run. His wall. How has he managed that? He's still on 1
Yeah.
HP and still confident.
Watch him get a kill here as well.
Yeah, well, Doma's been played in as well. FNATIC not considering it, the spam not working! He's a very important player for this team. For those who don't know, who may have just tuned in and are FNATIC fans, Pace has rejoined this roster as Shiwa was unfortunately not able to join.
It's been a slow roll on the attack side in terms of how they've looked to try and play it. And when the defense can overload you late, that's when those issues start to crop up. Doma's trap already revealing one Prowler. Does get broken, but I don't think he's realized how far kaajak has encroached from Bend. And with that, it's a slight lapse. And no, the Bandit catches. Big kill right between the eyes. He wants more and gets it. Doma still going. And with a little bit of reprieve, the rotation comes in. The spike's on the ground. Yes, Boaster can pick it back up with the ult.
30
But
seconds
Joblife are
left.
steps ahead of this.
Yeah, they are already on it. Boaster still wanting to commit towards A, but FNATIC are left scrambling.
I mean, Joblife have pairs of players towards both limits of the map, so they decide, you know what, let's group back up.
Yeah, and crashies has held the rotation.
But, I mean, even with Boaster picking up the spike here, yeah, he's got a full stick, actually, to have enough security for a plant. crashies the one playing bodyguard as he finds the first of the targets making their way back upstream in Waterfall. But Doma's still going, and with the Vandal still in his hands, this is the biggest threat in front of them right now.
Yeah, Brashies to combine once again. And the pit being down with a molly already used. Joblife are here.
Boaster's over the top of his own smoke, though, and with that, they're nearly back on terms. FNATIC trailing by just a player, and crashies is healthy inside of this pit right now. Pays trying to shine the light back through, lead the way for the rest of Joblife into the retake. He's going to catch Boaster, but crashies left behind in his wake. Finds the first of the targets and gets out of dodge. Drops down to the lower level, the spike still not worked on. Time playing into his hands all the while as crashies is still going. Reclear, which we have not seen in a while.
No, we have not. As Pays tries to slide out and Alpha capitalised.
Fairly exposed with only UNFAKE.
kamyk, though, identified and Runner managing to get a kill off the back of the Prowler used. Crashies left for dust, and look at this B play.
Yeah, you've seen the reposition here from UNFAKE. He's gone to blue room now and has support. A double stack, which FNATIC are walking straight into.
Yeah, I mean, spawn these kills. kamyk once again holding on to this site, but Doma unsuccessful.
30 seconds left.
Cypher utility offline, and Boaster's the one who's gone hunting. A low kamyk would be an easy kill for the IGL, and is. So it's up to Runner.
The insurance policy is there for FNATIC. Seize and Paranoia on first tap.
Buys you a bit of time. Runner now known that he has made his way on towards Spike to go up. And well, even invest the Nightfall of their own. Still taking their time. Pays once again looking to disrespect, and he has been dealt damage and finally killed by the molly.
From Alfajer's position in B main, they can very easily pivot to this other site. Still thinking about that rocket in the retake though, and the fuse is lit.
There it is, but no kill just yet. Finally, Alpha's seen, and he still has his TP towards main, and finally uses it. And Runner, unfortunately, runs out of time. Now has kaajak identified onto his position, and Joblife need to get a move on in this retake.
CT players so slow on this one.
Yeah, they need to get a move on. Finally get the kills! Joblife out of nowhere! A 7-5 half was set to
The
be...
second half goes, but not before heading over to an interview from before the game. We had the chance to talk with Pace. Can't be peaked from the Rubble player as of right now. kamyk yet to crest the corner. Alfajer walks away with a skull in his pocket and some damage to boot on Pace.
Same time though, this was always going to be a B pivot with Doma and B main, so there's space in which to try and fill out here, and FNATIC have Boaster on the case.
Joblife need the extra space though, some map material to get them going, and it's Pace again, the instigator.
Yeah, they need that kill as well.
Playing from plat, but nothing found as of right now. You can see FNATIC just steadying the troops, getting ready for this retake. 2 and 2 from Waterfall and topside. Whereas it's crashies attached in this late flank, trying to buy a little bit of space and time. But Joblife have already done enough to dissuade at least this initial wave. Some utility coming out, C's traded, tethered to the feet of UNFAKE. He can't get any extra room there for himself, but the rest of Joblife are rallied behind him. He simply holds the torch.
Are you blind of it and we finish this split?
Yes.
You can disclose one HP.
There is a trap on us, Max.
Yeah, it's fine.
Fight side.
Can we still do it? Can we still do it?
Take the bomb, and Satchel Hobbit.
You ready? I'll paranoia Hobbit for you.
Go.
Engage when we go. Come, Max.
Yeah.
Heaven.
That's.
Door. One door.
Fight was safe.
I smoke B man.
Fight was safe, yes. Fight was safe.
Very good, no?
6 bullets. I have heaven.
You hold me? Doma?
High die.
Yeah.
Connect heaven after.
I'm holding on main smoke.
Prowler.
Coming.
I'm flanking. Can you ult him? Ult him to buy time.
Yeah.
Joblife putting himself into a post plant here, but FNATIC still with rifles to bring to the table. Runner, showstopper, already active, but kamyk is the one that finds the next kill. And that all but seals it.
Round. Double digits found after the first kill. And put themselves in an advantage for the next retake on that A site. It would be huge, but it's not the case. And now it's a foot race towards that side. But Alpha's there first. In fact, denied the space. He's taking damage. And he knows that he can't let up. So, plays further back. And now we're into post.
I mean, yeah, Pace just so proactive here, but still showing signs of discipline. He's forced that defensive line all the way back, and you can see kamyk as that second layer continuing to just tow them. As Runner finds the one detached, mostly a couple of pistols back in here, but still some results delivered on that front. 4-on-4 situation, and FNATIC starting to drop into Joblife's site now. As you can see, they're ready to duel this a little bit more front-footed. 1 versus 1 out in the green as UNFAKE is able to pick off one, but Alfajer comes crashing back through, and it's all on Doma.
Back from, I mean, had Pace got the kill onto the chamber, it would have been unbelievable, but at the same time, feels as if Joblife a little panicked in that post plant, could you say? Joblife is they have natural pace in the roster, and Doma just decapitates kaajak, not even allowed the chance to peek out and get a bullet off.
All of the options at the table. Joblife wanting this fast hit though, or at least feigning for it. Some utility bailed in and baited out on the FNATIC side. The orb from crashies goes up, no molly now behind it, and a free B site, and it's a solo Cloud here in heaven.
Yeah, and he's playing disciplined enough right now. A quick early pick would have given him the nightfall, but doesn't want to give it away. FNATIC trying to work this round, trying to find angles in which to approach this post plant. Different avenues, like the trying to contact into these players in main through the door. Doesn't quite come through yet. Joblife allowing FNATIC this space at this moment in time as they start to encroach on the site, encroach on the spike. A good kill from Alpha, make it 2. FNATIC are back into this one, and still the defuse goes on, but UNFAKE and kamyk do it again. It's down to a 1 versus 1 against Pace, who's been unbelievable.
Outdoing him in that endeavor. As it was a clinical opening, and you were just worried about the possibility of FNATIC getting overwhelmed towards CT side there. It's a crossfire setup from Blue Room and Joblife setting up off of that.
kamyk to encroach. kaajak, a big duel to win out, and well, straight away into the pack of players, and FNATIC chasing shadows.
Yeah, right back to spawn with the rest of his team. Joblife playing the numbers game here. And crashies, while he does have a molly and maybe some toxins left over, it's not going to do too much to stop them here. Full respect shown, and still not going to be enough. Pa1ze just cutting through them as if they weren't there. Alpha's owner on the other side, melted before his very eyes. FNATIC fading away here at the end of Lotus, and while the buy wasn't anything to get too excited about, it was their final opportunity to stop Map Point.
Yeah, I mean, forced into this
That
one.
bond is between your IGL and your coaching staff.
And considering their luck in Tier 2, yeah, you could say that this one was overdue, Hazard. It's now FNATIC try with the last buy to give us something, and kaajak has. Alpha, though, caught out. Doma versus him. Kaajak looking to step forward once again. Big information played through. Still the trade game, keeping things even.
Yeah, FNATIC getting caught up in these brawls. Doma, when the wall drops, it's awkward, and crashies has managed to find himself a rifle. Have a man advantage now that they can look to work with FNATIC into the latter stages of this round. Just wondering what Boaster's up to on C. Starting to ask some questions with a jump spot here. Give them a bit of an outlet to work from.
That smoke has got the attention of the A anchors, and Boaster at the same time has just seen both players moving towards C, and he needs to get out of dodge, needs not to get caught out and keep the advantage in favour of FNATIC, but steps forward. Here's the steps of the player swinging round and catches out one of the players now. Kamyk has to get the spike back and get it down.
No tools.
Oh, and Kamyk knows that there's a player trying to fight him. This is 2 1-on-1, should he get it? Cloud can't give anything away. The pressure of the round on the individuals now.
On Boaster.
Yeah. He's let go of the spike, and he's even stepped back. This is a big position in which to work, but Kamyk has a smoke to play around. A tap, Boaster interested, and Kamyk now with a chance, but the second step of the run.
They've only just got started.
Yeah. And very quickly they could be finished. That's how good Joblife have been on this first map. Is well, everything's thrown into the mixer, and FNATIC have capitalised.
Boaster reconfirming player presence on rubble as well. Wall about to drop, but Alpha still fighting in the open air here. Walks away with another, leaves only Doma.
So should Alpha have to TP away, he could play in Boaster, who's not been too bad, but Alpha misses out. There's thoughts about this as they spam the box, and Boaster caught out as well. There's even a showstopper, and kaajak manages to capitalise on a little bit of mistakes. crashies can't quite get the kill he's looking for, so it's still an advantage for Joblife.
I mean, crashies simply had to stay alive there. He's got the pit into a potential retake, and more than anything else, they need to get the numbers back on side. Joblife with a deep plant, so they're not looking to try and play from main. It's all bodies on the line to defend this last stand for 13.
Cloud has just got the haunt back online, which could be a very important piece of utility to get back, and kaajak steps in front. Very aggressive, a satchel to try and set himself up, but I mean the players are playing keep away.
Disconnected
once again, but kaajak and crashies out of nowhere. It's a 2-on-2, and FNATIC within a winning position. Doma knows that though, and has to win the next duel cleanly. Both players keeping away, and now crashies just trying to defuse, has half, and Doma swings out, but crashies has got it.
So close.
Hilmani keeps going for FNATIC. Still ticking away, round by round, and Pa1ze looks to put a stop to it.
Brings us right back down to earth. Joblife flush for options here, but still so set on the A execute.
So quick as well. Good utility. Cloud caught out in no man's land. And FNATIC once again have to play from a disadvantage. Spike in, Doma on the other side of the world. So it's a 3-on-4, and Alpha strikes first.
Big kill. It's bought a little bit of time. I don't know if it's going to be enough for Doma here. He's actually got it spot on.
Oh, this is perfect. Alpha doesn't even consider it. So the kill back in Joblife's favour. And Lotus looks to go the French side, but a big kill from Boaster once again. We did get the neural theft off, so the information on player's position could be massive. UNFAKE looking to play off runner, but not consider Boaster with a big kill. The players need to get the defuse, the tap, the spam. UNFAKE trying to deny, but can't. FNATIC are going to be within one.
Self-believed in this one when he started trying to get something going. But it's not over. Still one more to play. And Joblife Again, on another direct hit, blind commitment.
Blind commitment into crashies of all players, and Boaster, kaajak there, and Pace still continuing to be this relief for Joblife, to be the one to try and win the map, and does so again. Puts himself in a brilliant spot, slide back up. Only 3 bullets on crashies. The Joblife try and infest the site and do so successfully. Pace still not found, still looking to be an issue, and it's back to a one-on-one. Overtime on map point.
And it's kamyk up against the player he stood in for the last time he was on a VCT stage in a FNATIC jersey.
Planted.
Plant goes in, and a reposition towards tree.
It's kamyk to step forward and fight Alfajer. This is just map 1, and the drama continues. kamyk might have just got the jump on Alfajer. Finally, Pexa!
Joblife starting out on the defense, and a triple stack of players. Window is given the green light for kills. The double duelist of FNATIC instantly shut down.
100% crashies, looking to find at least the low player of runner. But once again, stack of players towards mid. Does Joblife look to play off one another again? And there's 2 bodies to find, Cloud and Boaster.
Actually showing a little bit of proactivity. They're the next ones to instigate, and it might be clean all across the board in the end. Boaster's the only one remaining. He's got a couple bits of utility.
We saw this was runner, and how quick he was to work into space, his operating skills. Just Joblife's proactivity. Stack him up for runner. Same time, we're going to have a look at FNATIC's comms as they hit this A site.
Wait, I will drone this guy.
Kill him, come. I'm not with you.
He's droning me, he's droning me. Running into me, boys.
Enemy tag.
I'm going to say
I'm gonna grab my orb.
There you go.
Whoa. In the smoke, I guess.
Push. I don't know about the operator. Can we just chill and let
I'm holding
hold?
double there.
holding my stairs, boys.
I don't know where they are. I'm just holding double passive.
I don't think I come from
They
it.
called breach, planting.
Planting.
I'll call plant. I'll call.
Not planting.
Planting, yeah. Maybe pushing me, low.
Guys, can you group up on mid or something?
Planting.
Don't play 1v1s. It's bonus.
I'll go mid.
I'm a planted.
Yeah, group up with pace.
Did we
Doma.
see Cypher ever?
I'll come aim in. I'll smoke this for you
And
guys.
Doma, you clear close angles for him, you have Spectre and pace, you bait him a little bit and you refract with the op, right?
Yeah.
Go.
Then we went to smoke.
You can smoke now.
I'm walking.
Close left.
Player standing.
They don't.
I don't know. I'm holding myself. He might walk on you.
Yeah. I'll jump shot. I'm pick.
I'm walking slowly, bro.
10 seconds.
Change the gun, runner and start running.
Don't
Right,
blink.
maybe.
Running, bro.
You have to.
Guys. Come on, let's go. Nice.
This map, look at the positions of the defensive players.
I mean, runner's just enabling this all of the while, and Doma Spam does catch Cloud on the way in. He was one of the last players forward, so it's going to take a little extra time for the spike to get picked up and planted. Problem with that is the high tide is soon to fall, and as it does, they're without a second smoker to alleviate some of that pressure. Orb going up towards the CT side, certainly going to help out, but for just a moment. But FNATIC drifting into the danger zone here, and with kaajak finding one at the very least, he's got himself an upgrade to the rifle, but runner there to checkmate him. Twice the numbers available for the defense into this retake effort now, while crashies will catch the first cleanly. The follow-up's even better. Alpha brings it back on side, and now it's a 1v1 for UNFAKE. Time not in the best of positions, and it doesn't put you in the best of positions, and that is being, you know, a little kind, if we're being honest. Into the gun round here already. kaajak lost to Pa1ze, who's still going in main. In the meantime, kamyk there to support on site. FNATIC just not doing anything to this defense right now. crashies makes the first
For support. Good paranoia to disengage.
just pushing that perimeter back, but actually kaajak spotting the gap, using his own ult now to create a little bit more space. Gets in through towards double doors, but still Joblife holding the line. Pa1ze drawing it in the stand and standing before it.
Yeah, the limit's so good. And kaajak, looks like there's a stack here, and Pa1ze just being drawn to any attention. Goes for the peek and will get the information.
Oh, Pa1ze taken out of play though. It's the only one there on 8. Had to pop out his chest and try to get something done against the Horde. Now into the 3 versus 4.
Yeah.
Not the highest of expectations here for Joblife, but Runner swapped out the weaponry, and it's this close clear which he needs to make it feasible. Not gonna happen.
I like this from FNATIC, the way that they've changed up the pacing of the rounds, creating pressure pockets, waiting for the reaction. And Joblife, every time, have reacted into open arms. FNATIC looking to get there first, unless Doma gives us something. But in a 1 versus 3 now, and time against him, you're not expecting it to be the case. And you're looking towards the Cypher of crashies. He's nowhere to be seen. So a 1 versus 1 against kaajak. On towards the spike, doesn't consider.
On an active line though, so they have ultimately conceded this.
Ooh. And Joblife using this wall against him. Oh, Pace, once again, looking to be the protagonist. Alfajer at the same time has his own overdrive and is managing to get more kills. Does end up on a 3-on-3.
Joblife trying to fight back in this situation, and they have full control of the flank as well, but it's all from CT side.
Oh, and that's a big loss on Alfajer. A good ulti from Boaster, but Runner manages to dodge it. And Cloud now left to try and clutch up. 1 versus 3, gets the first pretty clean to be honest, but Runner right.
There's not been too much for them here. Pexa adjusted already. Oh, Boaster's a very lucky boy.
And bails him out. Still a full sight to try and, I say full sight, at least 2 players here to try and unlock.
Alpha leading the charge, waits to regroup with kaajak now, sliding forwards. High Tide gatekeeping Joblife back towards orange for the time being. There's a huge 1v1 about to break out in middle. It's between Runner's Op and crashies, who's playing a disciplined game, but kamyk in the meantime has found an interruption. Alpha caught on the wide peak, and Runner has decided not to clear. A headshot taken to the dome, but from range, crashies can't quite find him through the wall. It's continuous chip damage from the FNATIC side, though, as Cloud has claimed yet another, and kaajac's pistol has kept things going. So at what point do you try and make a retreat? It doesn't look like that's an option for them, as Doma's going to go down with the ship, and FNATIC do get the double up.
Yes.
Yet to be uncovered as the dart goes into the B window instead, so there are players getting ready to collapse on his position.
Start to take the time.
30 seconds left.
Is Pace still here though, trying to provide an issue for Joblife?
I mean, look, he's bridged the gap from middle, so it's just a question of Joblife digging out this lurk, but crashies has managed to navigate those troubled waters. The B main pressure has never fully come in, and now hearing the steps making that cross through middle, he understands that there's a timing to be taken. kaajak looking to buy him some of that, and has done so successfully while the ult is offline. crashies gets the kill he was looking for, and time is of the essence for Joblife. But right now, it just feels like they're sliding into the meat grinder. FNATIC in position to wrap this one up and make it 3 from 4, and it's crashies again who is keeping them in these rounds.
I mean, he's been unbelievable, but I've noticed that the only time that he ever activates is truly when we actually see the
Cloud into play a lot more. We're seeing him
start to put a wall on the A side to move the players forward, and is successful as Cloud is now massively under pressure. Pace managing to deliver a rifle, but in towards Runner and in towards Doma as well, as the players send it their way. And the pistols once again starting to make an issue of this one. Runner is just continuously hitting headshots as well as Doma. This is a but Runner has his operator, and we've seen what happens when he's on the line. No, that's time. The player's still trying to scale up here, and Runner's still missing out. FNATIC given an opportunity, and well, they'll capitalise this time.
Yeah.
That's a post plant on B.
A much more surgical attempt of the B scale here from FNATIC with the numbers, the extra util to get them over the line. Not out of the woods just yet though, into post plant. Pace has been heard very early here.
There he has. I mean, he's usually the one to try and open rounds, can't quite get the second. And I think this one is all but done. The players do know about Alpha's position. He can change up, and Joblife given a chance at opening.
2v3.
Cover going out.
And kamyk has a couple of smokes here to get into the site.
Yeah, done so successfully. Cloud managing to put an info dart into this, but they're onto the spike, and that's the worrying part. FNATIC though still able to make this one winnable, maybe not. kamyk in a clutchable spot. Oh, he just...
Come to my world.
FNATIC being made to sweat Pace.
Doesn't pull the trigger.
Yeah, looking to play a little bit more disciplined this time round, but there is a cam, and kaajak has managed to leave crashies to death, and Pace maybe just a bit too aggressive. A Hunter's Fury off the back of this, gets another kill!
It's just sensational, the layers to this. And the rest of Joblife have an open invitation to this B retake. In fact, if he can start to pry away at some of that elbow space here, as the audio is now being given
30
towards the
seconds
site, it's almost set up for a checkmate. Here we go. Alpha just can't wrangle the spray in time, so it's supposed to 1v4.
Yeah, I was just saying, it looks as if Joblife starting to move in towards mid. And as you say, Boaster 1v4. Needs to give us something to believe in. Needs to show us the goods, and does so in the first kill, but not the second. Runner still taking their time here. Finally activation, but it's all utility used and nothing in terms of kills. As FNATIC try to find space in which to walk, Alpha seen, and Alpha's got a kill. And it continues on this way as Joblife finally get an answer back. And it's all through UNFAKE. As you can see, there's a player trying to scale through middle. That's Doma. Keep an eye on it as he's going to strike and strike hard. It's Joblife
Used to grow in stature in the face of an old king, a long way away from its throne. UNFAKE couple here to start things, and as I called back to the push, what Joblife are saying.
Okay. I didn't find. I didn't keep.
Drop one trap.
Guys, I'm going for backside.
Backside. Elbow. Pin disco.
Down B. Last player.
I wish just tune into the vertical feed.
No,
if you
do
want to laugh.
not. It's my room. I'm taking a sip of tea.
Mid-mouthful.
Yeah, taking a sip of tea, that's it.
You
Didn't
thought you
expect
had
that. Straight back into the mix. So does Joblife look to do the Joblife thing of just hit the A site? And very quickly on site here are FNATIC, ready to show some resistance.
kamyk trying to get in behind though. Flashing players revealed, lit up. But it's just the one that he gets for now, and that chip damage continuing to pile on through. Alpha the next, kamyk still known of here, but Doma, it's the real surprise element, the X factor that's slowly making his way through. Needs to offer a little bit of reprieve and has done. Bought a little bit more space now for Joblife to correct themselves, and you can actually see they're looking for an escape route, a way back, but it's straight into the crosshairs of crashies on the cross. Catches them. kamyk has the ult, of course, to bail from this situation still with the From the Shadows, and will do so.
Still gets the kill onto Doma.
Not without Doma going down, though.
Yeah, 2 versus 1, but it's kamyk clutching. And we saw what he can do on Lotus, and takes a high line.
I mean, this is an audacious position from kamyk, and has crashies even considered this kind of position right now? kamyk right, boosted up on top of the bricks. And even with the cage there, a chance to maybe peer over the top. The reveal will surely scan him now. Same can't be said of Joblife, but they bring numbers to the table, and with that, there's always the prospect. Runner trying to bait the engagement, does so. Good kills.
Yeah, and kamyk running for the hills with the spike as he knows he needs to try and get out of there. But once again, Joblife looking to play on the front foot.
They have to. Give a little bit more space back to their teammate. kamyk's got to go the long way round, and he's finally arriving from main. Alfajer had half a chance there, but he's missed it.
He's not. He's got the kill, and crashes on the back line, and he gets one as well. 1 versus 3 for kamyk.
And he's already managed to dig the first of them out. It's Alfajer dropped. Boaster and crashies still yet to get past. Timing looking good here for the wraparound. In fact, he may have fully evaded FNATIC's consciousness at this point in time. Boaster, only now the penny starts to drop, and with that, kamyk has already claimed the kill. It's crashies on the other side that he's got to find, and the Guardian's been good for it so far. crashies has the timing.
I mean, operator shot doesn't even deal any damage from what I can see, and still trying to find his way into a position to get a kill, trying to be ever elusive. Pays the first one and can't quite flick onto him. And pays once again. The entries starting to come true. Player tagged, and Doma going to catch the rotation of kaajak, but not get a kill from it. Boaster up close and personal, but not going to get the kill. Spike in. 2 on 3.
Yeah, kamyk walks into the shock as well, so now, look at the health.
Yeah, both players trying to play with each other.
But it's no contest when FaZe is involved. Once again, when these advantages are created for Joblife, they really stack up in the round. You see the layers to middle, but this is where FNATIC have a vice grip.
And this is where the overdrive will finally be used, but only for one, and it's Cloud who got the kill. Still, FNATIC trying to find a way in which to win this round, flinging everything but the kitchen sink at it. And Doma still trying to make his way out of double doors. Finally does and gets kaajak. UNFAKE as well. 1 versus 2 now for the ex-FNATIC man. Can't quite find Cloud, even though he is one shot. And Cloud is looking for support. That spike so far away, and so does feel the round. Doma might have just played his last card in this one, as FNATIC put the lead back to within 3. And Joblife missed their opportunity.
Really a big difference maker there. And an early combo, just a stun and Sova ult blindly into A main, has bagged FNATIC.
kaajak now to hold on towards mid.
Feels like every round is another statement made about Pa1ze, but it's Runner that's got to fill in the shoes here, and in actual fact, he's done it with absolutely no trouble.
Ooh.
This, a mixed bag coming in for Joblife, but it might just be the one which takes them to 12. Series point and a chance to eliminate the old guard.
1 enemy remaining.
kamyk picking up yet another one with the Vandal now in his hands. And while it won't be the most stylish of ends,
FNATIC to bed, and we will not see them. FNATIC have to try and defend the B site, and they have plenty of utility to try and support. Pa1ze has gone searching, he's gone awry, he's not found what he's looking for. His Joblife have invested this site. Finally they get the 2 iron kills. crashies now identified, and Pa1ze has found him. Boaster and kaajak trying to get back to this one, but Pa1ze there to try and kill. kaajak with just a sheriff, but he's going to try and deny this one. 1 versus 2 now, and it looks somewhat doable with Hell coming back on side.
and again, another one of those old kings, pistol in his hands, but feeling like Odysseus, far from the throne. Vandal back now, but time is against him.
Joblife play keep away. They don't want to give ones. UNFAKE just checking the spike and finally sees the